Well, this arrived just as I was leaving for work, so now that I'm back, we'll unbox it, and then tomorrow or whenever I get to it or whenever it stops snowing, we'll test it out. But I've bought myself a Ryobi 1/2-inch drive. It's the mid-torque impact with a 4 amp hour battery and a charger. I love my Milwaukee tools at work. I wouldn't use this at work, I don't think. The Milwaukees are just tough, they're good quality. I mean, we know this. I just can't justify the price. I get a certain amount for tools each year, and a Milwaukee would eat up almost all of it. So this is what we're gonna do. And you know, if I'm doing a real big job at home, well, if I know it's coming, then I can always bring home the Milwaukee stuff. But this will do for things like winter tires, summer tires, that kind of thing. With the snow today, April 30th, I've been trying for about 2 weeks to get the winter tires changed over, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And as it turns out, that's fine. So we'll take a look at this. Now, this was shipped to me from Home Depot. My local store doesn't carry it. And it came to me. It was all wrapped with tape, open. So hopefully this isn't something that somebody's returned.
Broken roads, desert dust bowl sun, where the bill man will call you almost every week. Which bills to pay today, what's left in the fridge to eat. Where stars frame the night, born out a dream, just close enough to give hope, but too far to reach.
It's man, it's pretty bulky. Probably about the size of my Milwaukee high torque. It's rated at 650 pound-feet braking torque, so that's pretty decent. Actually, the compact Ryobi is rated for higher than the Milwaukee too, so go figure. Battery's pretty close to dead. Got the 4 modes. I think they're pretty much the same as Milwaukee's. 1, 2, 3, and then assembly or whatever. What are they? They call it A on here. Yeah, 3,200 impacts per minute, 600 pound-foot breakaway, 450 fastening. I mean, that's more than adequate for wheel and tires. Oh, auto mode, A auto mode. Auto mode offers protection from over-tightening fasteners. Automatically shut down once it starts impacting. If it's in auto mode and running in reverse direction, it will shut down after impacting has completed. Well, that's not quite as good as Milwaukee's, where it goes into a kind of low speed mode, say, so that you don't fling the lug nut across the shop. I don't use that mode too often anyway, so I guess we'll find out when we put it to use. I like the lights. We'll find out how it does. All right, so fully charged battery. Just took it off the charger. We're gonna try it on setting 1. Got an adapter for my spline socket, so no surprise, that doesn't really do anything. 2. Setting 3. Yeah, that's more like it. To be fair, this splined adapter is going to be absorbing a lot of the torque out of this. But, you know, for home use, pulling wheels and tires off for changeovers for winter and stuff, I think it'll be just fine. It's a little on the heavy side. Feels pretty comparable to my Milwaukee high torque. Weight-wise, it's kind of hard to do one-handed, but anyway, once the job is all done, I'll get back with you, and we'll see how the battery holds up. Well, let's try the assembly feature. I guess it sort of stops impacting once it gets kind of semi-tight. So that's kind of convenient, I guess. We'll try it on disassembly on the next wheel. Well, I put the torque wrench on the front lug nuts there, and they might be 60 to 70 pound-feet in assembly mode. Not 100 for sure. They all moved at 100, but yeah, something like 60 to 70. So let's try it in removal mode here. I don't know if it'll make enough, you know, will it make enough jam to pull these nuts off? I don't know. Okay, yeah, so then it kind of stops and doesn't fling the nut around, so that's good. And you just squeeze the trigger again and it pulls it the rest of the way off. Is that any easier than just... Probably not. All done, and we have used no bars. So I guess, you know, for home use, for, you know, tire changeovers, things like that, this Ryobi is going to do the trick just fine. Oh my gosh, so rainy out last couple of days. I mean, we need the moisture, but it's kind of frustrating. Anyway, I'm not having a lot of luck with this machine here, and so if it's going to fight me this much, I might have a plan B. Let's find out if it's a valid plan B. This one's a little lighter with this aluminum deck. A really nice 91, 92 Toro, 5-horse Briggs. It's missing so many handle parts that it's going to be far too much money to get it going, which is pretty disappointing because it's pretty awesome and generally in pretty good shape. Now, I suspect this is somebody's parts machine. Why is it a parts machine? Well, that's the next question. We're missing some linkage here, I would say. Find out. Okay, we got spark. Let's not make the same mistake we did last time. We're already up to 60, which is a little better than the last one. And this may still have the compression release on the cam, being that it's 92. The Briggs kind of stopped using that around 97. So it's hard to get an accurate compression reading. But I mean, I don't know. Seems like we're in the ballpark. That's pretty dirty. That's not helping our cause any. That's after the pre-filter. Gas all over. Seems to be a runner. The next steps are going to be to put some oil in it and probably give this carb a clean, and then we'll see kind of where we're at. And if this engine runs, because this is missing so many parts, I'm either going to adapt that handle to this one, which might be a little tougher. It might be easier to just put this motor on that one. But either way, we're going to try and get one good mower out of the deal, and then later down the road I can either rebuild that other MTD, that Tecumseh, or I can use those parts on the other MTD, the newer looking one with the big wheels that I did I don't know, a month ago, and it's not running great. It starts, it runs, but it won't idle up. So maybe using those parts on that, and then the rest, whatever's left over, you know, to make 2 good mowers out of 3 is a pretty solid day. So okay, well, the carb came off super easy, so it's kind of moment of truth time. Well, there's a bit of gas in there. Huh, not bad. Well, I don't see any really good reason why this particular mower was retired. So we'll clean the carb up and take it from there. It just can't ever be easy, hey? So with the carb off, I found the governor linkage there, the arm is all chewed up. And basically I have none of the linkage to run like the rod to there or the springs or anything here. I mean, obviously our throttle cable will run here, but nothing else is here. So yeah, I can, you know, I'll make it run before I spend any more money on it. I'll put the carb on and make it run and see if it runs, but I don't know. All these parts are kind of pricey, so it's hard to make a go of it, but we'll do what we can, I guess. We'll just carry on. All right. Not too sure what to expect here, I guess, but I don't know. We'll see if we can't get it to fire up. I don't know.